Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man at your services. How are you all? Hope you're all doing very well. Hope you're all going to batten down the hatches, those of you in the UK, because this is the first video I'm going to do in a series on Storm Eunice. So this is part one. This is the lull before the storm. Storm Eunice is perhaps the greatest storm to hit the UK in, 60 to 80 years, something like that, to the point where they've actually issued red alerts for various parts of the country, mainly the southern parts of the country and Wales, which they never ever do. Normally, we're so used to getting like amber alert, which means really super strong winds, which are going to cause structural damage and cause destruction everywhere, and transport goes off, power lines come down, trees come down, conservatory roofs blow off. Not the new one, I hope. This is going to be a big test of the new conservatory. Shit. But this is red alert now, which means you're going to get winds of up to 90 to 100 miles an hour and danger of death. Oh my God. Now, for the last couple of years, I've been dreading storms because of the damage that our conservatory was receiving all the time, and because the roof just didn't exist. And finally, we've got this fantastic new conservatory with NASA specified glass, indestructible. I shouldn't fucking say that shit, should I? Because it's all going to go tits up. Now, I was awake at 5 o'clock this morning because we got told it's going to hit the UK round about, sort of early morning time, mid-morning, as in 5, 6 o'clock. Now I'm hearing it's about 9, maybe 10 o'clock it's going to actually probably hit. But it's actually really laying siege to the southern coast and southern areas of Wales right now on the coastline. Waves are buffeting, the winds have got up. But right here, apart from a massive sudden, which came out of nowhere, massive gust of really hullabaloo-ish wind at about 6 o'clock this morning, it's just been ultra calm. As you can see, all this stuff isn't blowing anywhere. There is some stuff that's been blown in. There's debris everywhere, but we're expecting incredible stuff. Now, my wife, Mrs. Kilt-Man, has a 50-mile round trip to do for work because she works out in Chester, the lovely historical Roman city of Chester. And I said to her, fuck that, you ain't going. Because they're all over the news. If it isn't fucking parties in Downing Street over Christmas, if it isn't Russian invasion of Ukraine, if it isn't COVID, they've got to find something else on the media to really just bombard you with doom and gloom and catastrophe. Hyperbole and everything is just held at the screen, making us all tremble in fear. And all the reporters and journos and all the TV stations fucking love something like this. So they've got reporters everywhere. But their instructions are, stay at home. Don't go out because it's too dangerous. Trees are going to come down, power lines are going to come down, flying debris. There's pebble beaches down south where it's going to be hailing pebbles at 100 miles an hour. Holy shit. That's like nature's shotgun blast. So all transport's off around here. Trains are off, the buses are off. So you can't travel anywhere around here at the moment anyway. But hey, I'm working from home, so big fucking difference there. So I said to Mrs. Kilt-Man, you're not travelling down that motorway. Because even during summertime, on a lovely summer's evening, there's fucking car crashes aplenty. There's trees that come down, there's obstructions in the road, and there's some little very dark and very treacherous patches which they're meant to be getting snow and like ice storms. It's supposed to be throwing everything down at us. So I said, so you're not going? So she's like, she's dead dedicated to her work. I said, no, God, I need to go, I'll go. So I hammered, I said, I'm going to hide your keys on you. So I hit the keys, and then a message come through from someone else in their office saying, the big boss has said, she expects everyone to be in the office. There's only going to be 2 of them going in. That's Mrs. Kilt-Man and her mate who messaged her. Well, that turned my missus straight away. No one's going to tell me. I'm not going out there to perform brain surgery. But she was taking a line from me there. I said, for your job, you do not put your life on the line unless your job is putting your life on the line. I.e., you're a soldier, you're a paramedic, you're emergency services. That's what you do for a living, saving other people's lives. Well, she ain't doing that. So fuck that. So anyway, She's still umming and ahhing on this one. But, so there's another ongoing story. But as you can hear, the rain's beginning to come down now. Earlier on, there was what looked like a full moon, but way out there past them trees. Even if I thought, film this, but the way it was low in the sky, and not just these trees, not the ones you can see right there, but the trees at the big ones at the back in the cemetery, and but poking through all the branches was this absolutely golden glow of looked like a full moon. And I thought, that's not amazing. We've got a full moon in the lull before this epic storm, which is going to destroy the UK. Well, there's a portent of doom for you. But it all looks spectacular. And as I say, at the moment, this is like a bit of a lull, because, okay, the rain's coming down now, but there's no there's no wind at the moment. But that's all going to change, because it already has hit other parts of the country, and it's going to weave its way up the coast, ransacking land, homesteads, people, flocks of sheep will be flying through the air, you know. There'll be wicked witches on bicycles, cackling as they're going through this cyclone. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. So, anyway, that's part one, because at the moment, nothing. But maybe later we'll have trees bent at like 45 degrees, you know, oh my God, well, there almost is one there, but maybe you can see something over there which is, yeah, that's bending over a little bit, but that's nothing, you know. Just one of my farts can make that tree do that anyway, even from this distance. So I'm expecting a lot more from Eunice. Don't know why I did that then when I went Eunice. Big, chunky, chesty Eunice is going to bludgeon her way through the UK. So anyway folks, I'm going to catch you all later. Hopefully things will develop and get more exciting. And if they don't, well, there won't be a part 2 of this. Folks, batten down the hatches and just keep your heads down, that's all I have to say. And I'm going to see you all like the Russian invasion of Ukraine. I reckon the whole thing is just going to be a big storm in a teacup.